My name is Dee Dee, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Jola, and I am a senior.
My name is Tobias, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Sophia, and I'm in 9th grade.
I'm a junior, and my name is Bailey.
My name is Johnny, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Cindy, and I'm a senior.
My name's Mariah, and I'm a senior.
My name is Akila, I'm a senior.
My name is Nicola, I'm a junior.
My name is Jalen Sinajini, and I'm in 11th grade.
What is something about your culture or heritage that makes you proud?
Something about my culture and heritage that makes me proud is just kind of like regalia and stuff. I think it's really beautiful, and like making your regalia, I think that's like a really special thing for someone in their life who's going to be dancing and stuff.
I'm proud that as a community we brought ourselves up and empowered each other.
Probably our language and the beating we do.
When we're in group and we get to beat stuff.
Despite what we have gone through what our ancestors had to go through, we are so strong and we are still here fighting to learn more about our culture.
I'm proud of our culture because we still celebrate it throughout powwows and different traditions.
The teaching that's most important to me is that not everything has to be perfect. Like how in some beading projects we would do, you make one little mistake to show that everything doesn't have to be perfect and mistakes happen.
I really love that we were taught to take care of our land and not destroy it.
The resilience that we've had, to be able to continue to keep our culture despite all the attempts to erase it or kill it.
Something that makes me proud of being Kootenai is how strong and connected our people are to the land. Our culture teaches respect for nature, community, and our history, and that makes me proud of where I come from.
What traditions, values, and or teachings from your community are most important to you?
Some things that are important to me are kind of just like family-oriented things, and like just really valuing your family over everyone, and just like being a good relative to everybody.
I think the clothing, especially the headdresses, are most important because the headdresses show like your different rankings of the community.
That we get to learn about different cultures from different tribes.
That we all come from different tribes and different backgrounds and aren't the same. I'm proud about my community. My community is very close, and we're all just happy to have each other.
The traditions that are most important to me are how we respect our elders, our generosity, and how we take care of each other.
We need to be respected, whether it's about what we're wearing, what we're speaking, or what we're showing.
To respect all beings, no matter how they may be deemed as, below you, everything still deserves respect, and it's still important to give, whether that be to give pieces of you, or to give money, or to give gifts, or just to give in general. Our people are very giving.
Our culture is very suppressed. Nowadays even, but in the 1900s too, it was even way worse, and my family had to go through that.
The ones that are most important to me are our language because it was stripped from my ancestors, and dances because it keeps us alive and it heals the people who are sick in the audience that are watching us.
Some important Kootenai values to me are respect, generosity, and taking care of each other. I also value how our culture teaches us to stay connected to nature and remember the stories passed down by our elders.
What do you want your RAHS peers to understand about your culture?
I think people should understand that being Native, it looks so many different ways because it's not technically a race. It's more of a political thing. It's a political because different tribes are sovereign. So there are so many people that look different, and we don't look one way or have one color of skin or hair.
It shows up because now I'm learning more about my culture, and so I can put it more in my future, like going to powwows or helping out with younger Native Americans.
I want them to understand that we are not all the same. For example, not all of us lived in teepees, and some of us live in different types of homes.
That most people don't take it seriously and they think it's funny to joke around about it, but I don't think that it is.
That we're still here and we're not fairy tales and we're not a stereotype and we can be seen in different ways and different shapes.
That we're still here and that we're still learning about our culture, and I want you guys to respect it. We are still here and we're still learning.
My heritage shows up in my goals because I want to teach my children about our heritage and our traditions that we did when I was a kid.
That it's very different and diverse, and that there are a lot of different people here who come from different tribes and nations. Minnesota, we have the Dakota and Ojibwe people, but not everybody here is Dakota and Ojibwe. So they come from different backgrounds and cultures as well. So not all of us are the same.
I want them to understand how important it is to learn about and respect our culture. I also want them to know about the struggles our people went through and how strong we are today.
Our fight through everything, how after everybody has tried to put us down and tried to erase our language, we still stayed strong and fought.
What are some ideas you have to promote more awareness of your culture here at RAHS?
Definitely doing more videos and interviews like these with our Native student body, because a lot of us have different experiences and knowledges on what it means to be Native. So it's important to hear the voice of a lot of the different people here.
I would love for us to have more learning in class, like not just spending a day or two, more like a week maybe, and just exploring deeper into it and not just like what's on the surface.
I think the Native American group should host activities to where students at RAHS can go to and learn more about our culture so they're more educated about Native Americans.
We could make posters and have culture presentations or invite speakers from Native communities to talk about their traditions. We could also hold small events like mini powwows, demonstrations, or craft workshops so people could learn more about Native cultures, including tribes beyond Dakota and Ojibwe.
I believe if teachers spread more awareness about the culture and harms towards it, it would really benefit our culture and community.
I think that RAHS should put our kinds of foods in the lunch menu so that there's just different varieties of it.
Graduation, because graduation is an important thing for Native Americans because a lot of us didn't get to go back to school back in the day because we were in concentration camps, and it also opens up the next chapter in my life.
How does your heritage show up in your goals, creativity, or future dreams?
It kind of just motivates you to be successful because, especially for Native women, there's not a lot of like representation in like excelling in like certain fields or whatever. And also when you're Native American or any kind of like indigenous, a lot of schools will give you scholarships, like full ride scholarships.
My heritage shows up in my goals by not letting the minor setbacks ruin where I'm heading towards.
When I work with creative projects, I like to listen to our music, and it really helps me get into the flow state and helps me do whatever I have to do.
Personally, I'm more driven to give back to the community, volunteering, donating, things like that.
I like how we're learning how to speak our native language and when we play Miigwech.
It shows up a lot in my creativity. I'm an artist, and a lot of my inspiration comes from our stories, symbols, and connection to nature. It makes me want to create art there.
I like the idea of helping people because historically that's what our people have been known for, but they've also been done wrong legally. So I try and reverse that by getting good and educating myself in law. So I want to pursue law in my future.